Oh, hi Tobes. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you cat. It's not urgent, but I thought I'd do it, so better sooner than later. Yeah, it's good to get these things out of the way so you don't have to worry about them. This is my Tobes. You okay, sweetheart? He's very handsome. He's very, very handsome. You a handsome boy? Do you want to say hello to everybody? Or are you just wanting to sleep? I mean, I get that. Look at my boy. He's my sweet man. Kitty cuddle time. Oh yeah, it's the best time. It's the best time. I love it when he comes to hang out with me when we're streaming. Because often he will just leave me be. He'll be like, oh, she doesn't have time for me, she's streaming. But then sometimes he'll come and we can have a nice little cuddle like this. And it's lovely. It's lovely, isn't it, boy? That's my sweet man. Aww. Aww. Give me a kitty kissy. Thank you. He's my sweet boy. To be honest, he to me still sometimes looks as tiny as the day he got here. He was very, very small. But then, you're definitely bigger, ain't you? You're okay, my sweet baby. Sweet baby. What would I do without this boy? I think I showed it on stream, but I talked about it and I put it in the Discord. But on Instagram I got a memory. Well, they do that sometimes. They're like, hey, this is a thing you shared like a year ago. And last April, my local cats protection posted a video, and it was of this huge group of stray cats that they'd found that they were taken in and that needed to be rehomed. And I remember at the time I was looking at it like, I don't really know how to help. So I'll share it, and maybe somebody else who follows me can help. And then I got that as a memory a couple of weeks ago. And I looked at it, and who was front and center but this guy. My little man. He was right there, and this little man. I might actually show that on stream once we're done with the kitty cuddles, because it's such a lovely little video, and he's right there. His cute little face. He was so tiny. Remember the pictures that his fosters sent me? I don't know, he always just seemed to be by next to things that made him seem bigger. Turned out that the guitar cases he was sitting on were just really, really small guitars. So when he brought him round and he was like sitting in the back of the cat carrier, he was so tiny. He honestly could have fit in my two hands. He was so little. So little. You were the little one. Hi. I remember that. He loves cuddles though. He's always loved cuddles. He'd known me less than a day. I set him up in my bathroom with like a little tray, food, and a little bed for water as well, of course. I had to move my clothes horse out because the first hour he was like climbing in it like a jungle frame, and I was just like, that's not safe. That's not safe, little guy. You need to get out of that. And he's like, I remember it was described as easy to pick up and loves cuddles. So I was like, okay, I'll try that and let him know that he can cuddle me. Because I love cuddles too, so it works. Remember the first time I picked him up, he was in the window where he now talks to his girlfriend. And he actually scratched me. He didn't mean to. He was just, his paws were outstretched and his claws were out, and he hit me right here. Lucky it didn't get me any worse. But then I just sort of held him. He was so tiny. And I sat on the bathroom floor. And at one point he sort of like left. And I was just like, it's okay. But if you want to cuddle, you can. You can have a cuddle. And then he crawled back into my lap. up, and he was purring so loudly. He was such a little man. He's still my little man. He's my baby. And that was story time. That was kitty story time. Can I have my arm back? He's like, Mum, no. Get off. Okay. My beautiful boy. You'll be 2 in September. It's weird to think he's still that young. But yeah, I'll be getting him a nice cat tree for his birthday. And then maybe I'm running with Christmas because he's an indoor cat and he's going to get rotund. He's going to get chonky. He's going to be a chonky boy. He's already a bit chonky. Not visibly, just when I pick him up, there's quite a weight to him. He's got quite girthy in that regard. You're a cute boy. Jeez, desktop audio is going a bit wild. How loud is that game music for you guys? For me, it's kind of quiet. Am I loud enough? Oh well. Oh, sorry. I petted him without looking. You okay, Topes? His paw is just in my hand. This is my baby. The closest thing to a child I will ever have. You know, I'm gonna play the game again at some point. Are you having a bath? I think you can still game audio seems fine. Look at this guy. Where's he going? He nibbles. Nibbles. So handsome. I'm getting confused about which. So I'm using that. The camera is like. If you can, I'm not actually looking at what I'm doing. I'm looking at myself doing a thing in OBS. You're right, Toblerone. Yeah, it's good. I'm actually gonna find that video. It's one of my memories on one of my highlights on Instagram now. So it's just really, really cute. This is my Instagram, and this is Tobleton. That's him. That's him. It's my little man. And these are all the cats. There were like 30 of them. Oh, that was my niece. Forgot it autoed. Oh, hello. I forgot it autoed away. Yeah, I looked at it and there was my cat just staring right back at me. He's such a cute man. He's very sweet. Okay, back to the game. This is what we're here for. Also cats, let's face it. We're here for the cats. The cats. Oh, I'll get to meet my friend's Maine Coon over the weekend. Lovely. What is with my aim, honestly? It's terrible. Better. Fuck off, tree. This is better to he's just too enthusiastic. I remember this time it was the funniest thing because I sort of, after he did it the first time, I sort of got into the habit of closing the bathroom door. I live alone, so I don't really need to close it, but after that I started. And then I sort of fell out of the habit, and this time I just stood up, And it was almost like in slow motion. I just was off to the side and just watched him run past and jump, and I was just like, dude, what did you think was gonna happen? It's so silly. Wasn't as bad as the first time though. Wasn't as bad as the first time. Well, it's hard to be worse than the first time when he literally jumped into my shit. TMI, I apologise, but that is what happened. He was so desperate to get up on my window that he just jumped right up. I hadn't even finished pulling up my trousers. It was an absolute disaster because he was not happy about it in any respect, and I tried to like scoop him out of it, and he was freaking out and splashing. And I think the stupidest part, the funniest part, was when I like put the lid back down and he tried to jump up again, but because he was all wet, he slid off and fell in his litter tray. Like, it shouldn't be funny, but it kind of was. Tobes is a lovely, lovely, very cute, affectionate boy who is also incredibly silly. Who's a silly boy? Oh, you're so handsome. If ever, like, Tobes got married and made me his best man, that would be the story I tell at his wedding. Because it is the silly one. It's his most embarrassing story, for sure. Hello again, Tobes. That was interesting. I love it when he just kind of uses me as a bridge, and then there's other times where he decides to just jump clean over me. Like, he refuses to touch me for whatever reason. He just does a nice little jump, like a very nice clean jump. He did that to my brother once. Ow! It scared the crap out of him. That was funny. So I do apologize because I do tend to tell some. I don't like hold back. Like, if I have a great story to tell, I will tell it. And I'll go into detail as well. Well, I don't think we're making it through this one. Oh, I did get my shield back and then immediately lost it. Good job. Like run and gun. Um,